What is going on, everybody? I'm Eric, and thank you for watching Flow Bass. Appreciate you guys so much. I'm sure you already read the title of this video. This is the Lucky Tackle Box Slam for June 2017. I did one last month, and I decided to do another one again this month. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna do one a month. We've got the June box right here. We're gonna open it up. As you can see, guys, it's got the seal. I have not opened it, so we're going to break out the knife and open it. I'm really hoping there's going to be a frog in this box. There it is. Seal's broken for the first time. Let's take a look inside. You guys almost saw my golden ticket number. All right, $5 off. Use code 5OFF. Sticker. It's pretty standard in these boxes. We got the Fish Hound magazine always in each box. Oh man, I didn't get a frog, but I got something close to it. All right, check that out. So, hollow body shad, and at the end of the video we'll review all these baits. I'll let you know what I thought about them, but we'll just take a quick sneak peek. This is not going to happen today. Not where I'm fishing in West Palm Beach. It's all grass. This is not going to happen, but we'll try it. If it's the end of the day and I don't have any fish, I'll give this a shot. All right, so we got some katana hooks. I'm sure there's a bait in here that'll go well with these. Skinny bear, big guy. Wow, check this bait out. This is a huge swim, what is this thing called? Spinner bait. Check that guy out. This is awesome. I can't wait to throw this too. Oh, nice. We got some little tungstens. These are tiny though. These are 1/8 ounce. But that's okay. I actually prefer to throw the lightest weight possible. That's my personal preference. All right, so we've got some rage tail worms. Very nice, very nice. That'll go good with the tungsten weight and the katana hooks. So pair all those together. And then we've got some riot baits. These are a little craw, beaver style type of bait. So sweet. So I'm very confident in everything except for this Livingston crankbait. Everything else I'm super confident in. So I'm going to rig up right now with this shad, and we're going to catch fish. Well, so much for me hoping there was a frog in this box, because I didn't catch anything on that hollow body shad. All right, guys, I decided to switch over to these rage tails. It is just way too calm. I don't think top water is going to happen right now. Hopefully later on. I'll definitely switch up spots too. Perfect. Do you guys see that? That is a perfect hook slot for this bait. It just disappears right in there. You don't even have to Texpose it. Awesome. Oh! Oh, I got him. He's still on there. That's small bass. All right, well, he's small. Yeah, he's small. We're just gonna say he's small. I got him on the outside of the mouth. What the heck? Yeah, but that's the first fish of the slam. Not gonna complain, because the bite has been tough so far. So, that is the first slam fish. I think we can go bigger though. He hit this like a ton of bricks. Oh man, so I think that's a pretty good sign. We'll let him go. Thanks for the shower. Tiny, jeez. Can't get away from these small guys. Jeez, he's a little malnourished. Freaking tiny fish. All right, so new ponds, new baits. I'm gonna try this little riot baits, whatever. There's no name on this. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be on the card in the box. This thing is gonna perfectly imitate these little bluegill I'm seeing pop around everywhere. And I'm using the hooks that came in the box again. Not the ideal hook for this. I mean, the hook is almost the same size as the bait, but I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get it done. Bit again. Yep, tiny. I'm not counting this guy. He's too small. I'm getting bit. Another tiny little freaking bass. Don't tell me it's the same one. No, he's a little bit bigger. Barely set the hook and I got him right through his nose. All right, that guy don't count either. Oh, probably gonna have to make a couple moves. All right, so next spot. Decided to choose a place that had a fountain, be a little more oxygenated, a little more lively. Hopefully bigger fish are gonna thrive here. Already seeing bait, so that's good. Seeing a couple little bass. Don't like those little guys. All right guys, so what I'm gonna do, since this water's cloudy, I'm gonna switch over to the spinnerbait, and there's no trailer hook. I don't have any trailer hooks with me either, but just like the last video, I am going to do my best and stay as true to the slam as possible and just catch a fish the way the bait comes. All right, let's see how this thing swims. It's already a little cattywampus right out of the box. I can't believe I just got one on the spinnerbait. Okay, okay, come here. I can't believe I just got one on the spinnerbait. You guys, are you serious? And that's an okay fish. Definitely, he should be bigger. Look at that. Look at his back. Look at his back and his head. This fish should be bigger. Oh well. All right. Got a nice one on the spinnerbait. Don't splash me. There he goes. Looked way bigger when his mouth was open and he was jumping. And for a second, he was just like kind of nipping at it. And I thought it was like a bluegill or a Mayan, really, I thought it was a Mayan cichlid. Because it wasn't like a thump. It was just like a machine gun. And look at what this guy did. That's not how that's supposed to look. All right, so that's more or less what it's supposed to look like. Jeez, I can't believe that fish was like a pound and an ounce, and he absolutely straightened this thing out. Unbelievable. All right, everybody, we are at pond number, I lost track. It's looking good. I've got some decent sized bluegill in here. So hopefully we can upgrade on the riot baits, because I just was catching dinks. I won't even count those. Oh, there's a decent sized bass. Ooh, he took it. All right, I sight fished him. Nice. Ooh, he's been caught before too. Look at that. Right where I got him. Ooh, are you spitting up something? You're making some funny noises. Okay. All right, I'll count him as a keeper. He's definitely over 12 inches. Nice. I just saw him cruising along and there was a Mayan bed right over there. So just flicking it in the bed and he came up and destroyed it. Probably thought it was some Mayan fry. So see you later, dude. All right, so tidy this guy back up and see if I can get another one. So far, this is the most promising looking lake, and I can run that crankbait in here too, so that's good. Not seeing any potential for top water though to get that shad out of the way. I let this guy eat it a little too long. I dunk him in the water real quick. There he goes, big kick. Well, two bass cruising together. They're gonna compete for this bait. There it is. Oh, he's got fight. Oh, a whole bunch of bass came out there trying to eat the bait out of his mouth. There we go, cookie cutter bass. Fine by me. I'm just catching fish today. Logic tells me I should head back to the car, rig up that crankbait, and see if I can knock that one off the list. I'm about halfway around the pond. I'm just gonna keep fishing it, then go back to the car, because, I mean, I'm catching fish. Why? Don't ever leave fish to find fish. I know everybody wants to catch them off the next rock or the next bridge, but I don't wanna, I just wanna keep catching them. As soon as I stopped talking, my line started darting off, and I had to cut my clip and restart it. So, tiny little guy. Still got my bait. Another one. Cookie cutter. Oh, he's a little bit bigger. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, that was the third fish on this rage tail worm. Third fish in the same spot. Maybe four. Maybe four. I'll put the count up right now. See how many fish I can catch on this same exact bait. Bit. Man, I saw him come up and take it. Oh, I got him in the bottom lip. Okay. Oh, you got it, bud? You got it? He's got it. Still got the bait, and I still haven't moved. What is this? It's a bass. Wow, check out the colors on this guy. He's so dark, he almost looks like a smallmouth. Pretty sweet little guy. And still got the worm. Uh-oh. Dink Army. Oh, this guy murdered it. No, I didn't even set the hook. I didn't even set the hook. He freaking pile drive this. I didn't even set the hook. I like double hooked him. Jeez. Still got the worm. That bird sounds like the gopher from Caddyshack.
Freeze, gopher!
Oh no! Oh, he's got the line. No, don't let go of the line, dude. Oh, broke off. Oh no. It didn't break off. I lost my worm. Man, I got hammered too. What was that? I even spun a little bit of drag when I set the hook. So you guys see the official fish count, because I don't remember, but I will be reviewing the footage. Whoa, huge piles of dog crap I almost stepped in. Wouldn't be the first time I've stepped in dog crap. And I've stepped in more species crap than just dog and cat and duck. Ugh. All right, guys, got the Livingston crankbait. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. All right, let's start throwing it, see what happens. Oh, no. First cast. It's small, big, small. What? I only have one more bait left to complete this slam, because this bass ate on the first freaking cast. What? He's not big. Not at all. He's like the same size that's been coming out of here, and he's been hooked before. I've probably caught this fish today. That looks like a fresh wound too. You have got to be kidding. Is this a fluke? Is it like the spinnerbait fluke? We're making another cast. That can't be, this can't be real life right now. And now we're hung. Maybe it was a fluke because I just got hung on the second cast. And I'm broke off. That's it. This must have been caught on one of those concrete slabs and it was just tearing away at the fluorocarbon. All right, guys, you are not going to believe what I see. Right there, do you see that little white and green speck? That's the Livingston, and I have no idea how I'm going to get it back. Maybe like that. I did not expect that to happen the first try. Wow. I'm going to go try and throw this topwater in this pond that's just behind this juicy pond that I've been fishing, and try and get one to eat topwater. Oh yeah. Man, I can't believe I can't get a fish on topwater. This is so brutal. Heading back to the car, and I gotta formulate a new game plan so I can bang out this lure for this lucky tackle box slam. All right, I figured out what I'm gonna do. I almost gave up. Well, I pretty much did give up. Yeah, I'm on the side of the Florida Turnpike fishing this puddle. I don't know, I've driven by this so many times. I had to stop today. I've never fished it before, and it's dirty as heck, but I am seeing fish. Will they hit topwater? No idea. It would be awesome if they did, and it would be awesome. I just had a hit, and I didn't see what it was because I was looking off to my left at this plastic bag thing. The trick is to do this, catch a fish, leave before a state trooper sees me. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it was a fish. Obviously, it wasn't like a donkey or anything. I wasn't paying attention again. Where are you at, little fish? Oh, had something. And of course, the problem I've been dealing with the whole time I've been throwing this bait is that it sets it into itself. Man, he was there for a split second. I had weight. Oh, come on! No! Look at this. Again, no hook penetration into the bait. All right, that's it. That's it for the slam. I'm going to go home, shower, and eat something. Then we're gonna take a look at each one of these baits, and I'll tell you my thoughts on them. And that'll be that. See you in a second. Por favor. All right, guys, so let's talk about the baits that came in this lucky tackle box. So right off the bat, we've got the hollow body shad right here. Honestly, I did not like this bait at all. It walked the dog pretty good, but other than that, I feel like the design's pretty cheap. The weight pops out of the hole on the underside of this very easily, and this thing gets waterlogged after only like one cast. Then it starts sinking under the water, and then it's practically useless after that. I did get a couple fish to strike at it. The only problem is the hooks set themselves into the body of this bait, so they dug themselves into the rubber, and there was no hook penetration into the fish, only into the bait. So I was not a fan of this whatsoever. There are a lot better hollow body fish designs out there, such as the live target hollow body sunfish. So I definitely would recommend that over the hollow body shad. This thing, not a fan. All right, so next on deck is the Skinny Bear Big Guy spinner bait, and this guy retails for $9.99. So I don't have any confidence in spinners whatsoever. It's just not a bait that I really throw. And I just happened to get lucky. I know that fish came off of a bed. I absolutely know it, the way he was nibbling on it. And you know, I set the hook and he was there. It's got a really long shank on it, which I really like. But after I caught that one fish, the spinner bait was completely bent outward. Which, you know, I know it's common for spinner baits to get bent out of shape after a few fish, but after only one that was barely over a pound, I wasn't too impressed. I like the fact that you can thread like a really big bait on here. It's got that nice long shank, so you can do like a really like large oversized fluke or swim bait, things of that nature. But yeah, with the way this is designed, with the wire is so easily bent, I'm not too big of a fan on this bait either, but it did catch a fish. And I do actually like the double willow leaf design with the opposing colors, so that kind of covers your bases in a lot more situations than just a standard single color bladed bait. So next on deck is the Strike King Cut R Worm fish catching machine. Now a package of these retails for $5.49. Definitely awesome. I caught quite a few fish on these guys on the same bait. Definitely really durable, a lot more durable than, let's say, like the Ocho. The plastic is really soft than the Ochos, but this is a real durable bait. Comes shipped with the tail attached to that little appendage, so make sure to break that off and you get awesome action out of this. This thing just destroyed them, and it's got the coffee scent. One thing I actually really like about this bait, it has these little slots on it for the hook, so you don't have to texpose it into the worm. And you know, when you texpose it, if you don't get the right hook set or the good proper penetration, the worm or the bait will actually slide down the shank of the hook. Not a big fan of that at all, and you won't get any hook penetration into the fish. So not having to texpose it, I feel like increases the hookup ratio. So definitely a big plus for the Strike King Cut R Worm. I love this bait. I've never thrown it before, but you bet it's going in my tackle box right now. So up next is the Riot Baits Mini Fuzzy Beaver. Now these guys, I love these style of craw/beaver baits. These are just great baits. Now this had a really nice green pumpkin and iridescent purple, which I feel like worked great in the situation that I was throwing them in. I was fairly clear water, and it's a nice natural color. This imitates these baby bluegill perfectly that I was seeing today. Now I feel like this bait was actually a little on the small side because I had a couple fish actually gut hook themselves because this bait is just too easy for them to eat. So definitely want to step up in the size, in my opinion, on this. But again, if you're fishing around baby bluegill, this definitely imitates it perfectly. So I was pretty happy with it. Definitely gonna consider throwing these in the future for sure. So the hooks that came in this box are the Katana wide gap hooks. Really nice hook. I mean, it's not like a real heavy stout hook, but definitely super sharp. There were a couple fish I barely set the hook on, and I had great penetration. I rigged both the Cut R and the Mini Fuzzy Beaver on these, and you got a variety pack in this particular box. So that was nice to have those options. I'm probably gonna pick up a pack. I definitely was very happy with these. Okay, so we have this pretty nice looking crankbait in the box. It's the Livingston Dive Master 14. Retails for $7.99. That's actually really reasonably priced. Normally, Livingston lures are a little on the higher end because they've got the electronics inside. But I've used these before, especially the square bills. They work fantastic. I mean, I've had fish just come up to the bait and just stare at it with it not even moving in the water. And it, you know, just because it has that shad sound in it. So definitely awesome. I caught a fish on the first cast. I couldn't believe it. Comes with some fairly decent treble hooks. But of course, you know, you got to be careful if you're throwing this around bigger chunk rock, or in my case, slabs of broken up sidewalk. Definitely gets hung up really easily. So that's why I would prefer it to be a square bill in this box. But beggars can't be choosers. Still an awesome bait. I will be throwing this in some other lakes, definitely down at Homestead, and see if I can catch some big peacock bass on this, because it's got that deep dive and those limestone quarries down there are pretty deep. So I'll definitely be throwing this. You'll see this pop up in a future video for sure. So rounding up this slam, you got the Woo tungsten flipping weights in the box. 1/8 ounce, it's super tiny, but it actually paired up really nicely with the Cut-R Worm and the Fuzzy Beaver. I personally like that slow rate of fall. I just seem to get a lot better results and more bites with a slower rate of fall. Now, again, it all depends on the situation. Sometimes if you're punching, you gotta step up the weight. Sometimes fish want a faster fall, so you kinda gotta play around. But these weights were shaped perfectly. They had a nice smooth finish on them. You could tell it's a really high quality tungsten. They don't have an insert. I personally like throwing tungsten with inserts, but that's just me. I've had tons of luck on tungstens with inserts. And but yeah, other than that, insert or no insert, these are a really nice weight. I definitely recommend checking them out. Again, if they're in the store and I see them, I'm probably gonna pick up a pack, or a couple packs. But I definitely like those a lot. So that basically rounds up the slam. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching so much. I post videos every week. There are fish busting on things out here in this mat behind me, so I'm gonna go fishing right now. And yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button. No, I didn't say hit that subscribe button. I'm saying it right now. I post new videos every week. I really wish you guys would come along and join this journey for me. And I love doing these Lucky Tackle Box slams. Again, I love the company. And of course, a couple of my friends like Tall Fisherman Jay and Spank That Bass TV, they fish Lucky Tackle Box. So, you know, I figured I'd support them. They support those guys. They're my buddies. So I'm buying Lucky Tackle Box. But again, those other tackle box companies, no problem with them whatsoever. They're also great companies. So whichever route you go, you're not going to be disappointed. But Lucky Tackle Box is better. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video next week. Peace out. Well guys, that concludes that. This bait's done. Let me get a close-up for you guys. 6 or 7 pound snakehead at the least. Just absolutely opened up the eye on this hook. So that kind of just compounds my opinion that the hollow body shad is a very poor bait. And that's the nicest that I can put it. So just wanted to show you guys already. I already closed the video out, but I decided to fish a little bit more, and that's what happened. So again, love you guys. Peace out.